The news, good evening. The Ministry of Finance, Economic Planning and Trade has given more details on 3 policies that were approved by the Cabinet of Ministers in their meeting last week. Those were the National Strategic Planning Policy and corresponding guidelines, the results-based management approach across government, and recommendations made for the requirements to develop the digital economy for Seychelles. Minister Nadi Hassan says the main objective of these policies is to bring about a different way of doing things in the public service.
Results-based management looks at requiring a strategy for you to come and request for a budget, monitoring the implementation of different activities under the budget, and also ensuring that there's a proper performance management framework in place to ensure that ministries, agencies are performing to the set requirements, but also the public servants are also ensuring that their performance are what is expected to implement the plans and targets of the government. The other thing that Cabinet approved was the digital economy concept. Like I mentioned in the budget speech earlier this year, government is pushing very hard on moving Seychelles into the digital era, and this framework will cater for that, looking at different aspects of the digital economy, looking at the digital infrastructure, the digital skills required, the digital financial services, and also digital entrepreneurship. So all of this together will move Seychelles into the digital era. Of course, it is a medium to long-term project which requires a significant investment to be done, but I believe that it's the only way forward, and it's going to bring a lot of positive changes in the way government functions, but also opportunities to grow the economy.
President Wevel Ramkalawan has announced the appointment of the new board of the 2020 Development Company Limited. The chairperson of the board is Mrs. Merlin Lebon. The other members are Miss Marianne Enesta, Mr. Guy Fele, Pedro Pierre, Elvis Didon, and Mr. Marcus Naiken. They have been appointed for a 3-year period. Intelvision has unveiled 2 new projects. This is the launching of a mobile telephony services and leasing connectivity to a new submarine cable. Its chairman, Mr. Mukesh Valabji, says this is part of the company's continued effort to diversify its services, improve connectivity, and lower the cost of internet locally.
Intelvision is Seychelles' third telecommunication service provider. It started in 2004 providing cable TV service. Over the years, it ventured into internet services. In 2006, it launched the broadband internet and the VoIP services. It is connected to the sea's submarine cable, which has allowed it to create a fiber optic network. The company's chairman, Mukesh Valabji, today announced Intelvision's plan to connect to a new cable system.
Now Milan, Italy. This is being financed majority by IFC, which is the private sector arm of the World Bank. Now, for me, this shows 2 things. If IFC is willing to fund us, it means they have confidence in the Seychelles economy, and they have confidence that Intelvision can deliver the service.
Mr. Valabji said that internet prices for the amount of GB being offered is too high. Hence, the aim of the new project is to help bring down the cost of internet. He said that the project will be completed in 2 years.
The cable will be ready as in 2023. It will be connected from Seychelles to Mombasa, to Milan, and to Cape Town. And from there, then will spread to the rest of the world.
Mr. Valabji also announced Intelvision's plan to launch mobile telephony services, a long-awaited project which has been delayed by the COVID-19 pandemic.
The national team who will be representing Seychelles at the Dubai Expo 2020 is intensifying preparations for the event, which is just over a month away. Over 40 individuals from different ministries and departments who will be working at the Seychelles Pavilion followed a session to familiarize themselves with the latest information and formalities of the event. The Assistant Commissioner, Mr. Guylaine Bresson, says that the preparations that started 4.5 years ago will enable the vision for the Seychelles Pavilion to be well executed. Mr. Bresson says so far there have been individuals, apart from government officials, who have shown interest in the event, and applications are still open for self-funding artists and businessmen who want to participate. And with this, we come to the end of this news summary. I will be back at 8 to present the news in Creole.